Well, as Nigerians continue to battle insecurity, the governor of Katsina State, Diko Umar Radda, wants the federal government to allow individuals to buy and own weapons such as AK-47, rifles, and RPGs for self-defense. Thank you very much for joining us. It is the weekend edition of Serious Matters. Well, the governor who spoke on Friday during a media chat in Abuja argued that if the bandits wreaking havoc across the country could have access to the market to purchase weapons, individuals should be allowed to own theirs. Well, why I'm bringing it up here is to verify and to sample opinions as to how safe it will be to allow Nigerians own rifles and own guns. Make it easy for Nigerians to access weapons and all of that. Well, according to him, if a bandit can go to the market and buy AK-47, RPG, and all of those weapons, what about the people that want to protect themselves? I mean, they too should be equally allowed to do so. These people are holding it illegally, and then we are trying to hold it legally. Why can't the government allow the people to hold it or hold this thing and equally confront the challenges? And the point is that making matters worse is also that the government are not even, they are not even up to the task, to secure. I mean, because we still hear of all sort of rampaging of, headsmen and, terrorists, Boko Haram and all of that across the country. And so even though the military are doing their best, to curb the situation, then the governor is of the opinion that if people or individuals, Nigerians, are allowed to carry these weapons or own these weapons legally, then it will go a very long way in curbing the menace of insecurity. However, I have a very, very different opinion, even though it's a bit tilting towards the middle ground. And that's the fact that we also need to consider the pressure on Nigerians. We also need to consider the danger, the hazard. I mean, how much good is it going to do compared to how much bad or damage it is going to do? I think we need to consider that very well. How much damage it's going to do compared to how much good it's going to do. Where we have a lot of emotional imbalance. In fact, no weapon now. People, husbands kill wives, wives kill husband, and all of that. Things are happening. People are angry and all of that. And so, I'm just of the balance, just to create a balance. And, I'm still of the opinion that I don't think if we cannot generalize, or let's say open the market to everybody, to the general populace, to own rifles such as AK-47s to defend themselves and all of that. Or else these rifles or weapons will be in the wrong hands. Consider the developed world, even where they have the things that we are, hungry for, the things that we are asking the government to do for us. We hear of people or young chaps going to, schools, shooting, sporadically, killing several other students and all of that. I mean, in America, and all over the world, it happens. Those are even in places that are even developed. Not to talk of here, where there are lots of emotional imbalance. People are angry and all of that. I hope. I don't believe that is the need for now. I think it should still be in the hands of the law enforcement agencies, and they should do the needful and use it properly, rather than open the floor to everybody to own rifles. Well, the floor is open. Feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and save. Well, he went on to say negotiating with bandits is a no-go area from my perspective. But I said, if I am at the point of advantage, if the bandits can come out and say, look, we are dropping arms, let us sit down and talk, we could integrate them back into the society. He said further, we governors are so-called chief security officers of our states, but we don't have the authority to command the military police. Military police and civil defense, they receive orders from above. Yeah, of course, you saw what happened in Lagos sometime, last year or so, that, a police officer was confronting Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, deny him access somewhere in Magodo area, Shangisha or something, Well, he went on to say that in our efforts, we have come up with the intelligence units within the Katsina Community Watch Corps. These intelligence units, even the corps members, don't know them. The reason for setting it up is to check the SSs of the watch corps and also to gather information. And so that's why, you know, a lot of people have called for the state police also. And so we have the Amotekun and several other security outfits, you know, across the country. And so we have them. We have the Ebube Agu or something somewhere in the southeast. We have Amotekun there in the southwest, and you know, several others across the country. And so maybe we should still leave it at that. We want your opinions. Please feel free to drop your comments, make them simple. Let them be simple and simple. Let us know what your opinions are on this particular one. Should Nigerians be allowed to carry rifles? Should we be allowed to just go to the market and buy guns? Consider the emotional imbalance in Nigeria. Consider the hardship and all of that, the damage that it's going to do. I hope, you know, the tenant will not just go get a gun and snap out life from his landlord. The wife will just go get a gun, and then, you know, the wife you left at home had actually gone out to get her own gun, and the gun is under her pillow and you didn't know, and you know, something just goes wrong and all of that. Anything could go wrong. And the gun, well, feel free. Let's know what your opinions are on this particular one. This is Serious Matters here, a weekend edition. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.